What's going on, guys? Kami here. So in today's video we're going to do a build on the R35. So within this build it's going to be a drift car. You're definitely going to need a lot of improvement or a lot of setups to actually be able to get this car to drift the way you want it to. It's still not a work of art. It's still not the best drift build for sure because of the handling and how tough it is going in between cornering. I had a lot of struggles when I was going into the drifting for this car. Even as a race car, I definitely had a hard time doing it. But overall, this is my drift build and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so everything is Ultimate Plus, from the crankshaft, the ECU, the cooling, and the exhaust. For my boost, I have a dual turbo in there, and for my nitrous, I have a 5x 3-pound tank. So this is my setup for my drift build. For the suspension, I have the showcase suspension. For my brakes, I went ahead with the Pro brakes for softer braking. And for my tires, I went with the showcase tires. Drivetrain is Elite Plus. For my gearbox, I went with the 6-speed. The reason why I went with the 6-speed is because I usually stick in the second or third gear when I'm drifting in between corners, and usually when I'm in between both 2 and 3, I have a higher chance of getting a better going into drifting easier than I go into a 4 or 5, which is like, it makes perfect sense, of course. And then for my differential, I went ahead and went with the showcase differential. So everything else is pretty much showcase for this car. Definitely needs a lot of improvement for it, but yeah, guys, this is my drift setup. The auxiliary, it doesn't really matter what you have on here. It's not going to make any, it's not going to be the make it or break it of this build, pretty much. It is the repair kits of 2 and the damage reduction. I mean, the only reason why I can see like me using their damage reduction would be entirely for the nighttime racing. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. That's the performance slash drift setup for the R35. Alright, guys, so into our customization. For my body, I decided to go with the Liberty Walk. Not everything is Liberty Walk on everything though, but for my front bumper, it's definitely Liberty Walk. I just like the way it looks. It looks pretty aggressive to me, even with the front lip as well. So for my front splitter, I went with the carbon front splitter. This definitely coincided and definitely had that good elegant look with it, an aggressive look as well with the front bumper. I went ahead and blacked out the headlights with the Speed Hunter, sorry. And then for my hood, I went ahead and just kept it as the Sabian. I'm pretty sure I butchered that. Sabian hood. And then for my front fenders, I went ahead with the Liberty Walk as well. For my side splitters, side skirts, I went with the Alchemist as my side skirts. And then for my rear fenders, I went ahead with the Liberty Walk as well. It definitely, you see how the tires are definitely touching the front fender, the rear fenders. So I definitely, all my cars, I try to keep it just that way because I like it. I like the way it looks in that type of. I like the way it displays. Sorry, guys. So for my rear bumper, I went ahead with the Ben Sorpora. I'm pretty sure I butchered that as well. If anybody can correct me on how to say that, that'd be great in the comments. But I went with the Ben Sorpora rear bumper. And then for my rear diffuser, I went with the Rocket Bunny. I didn't like the way the Liberty Walk looked to me. I definitely like the way the Rocket Bunnies looked for me, period. You know, I gotta represent my my brand and whatnot. So okay, of course I'll put my license plate as Okami. And for my license display, I have it as the Hella Flush Haters Gonna Hate. I definitely like that one. And then for my exhaust tips, I went with the Speed Hunter exhaust tips. I definitely like the way these ones looked. And if I haven't already mentioned it, but I blacked out my tail lights as well. And then finally for my spoiler, I went with the chassis mounted Benz Sephora as well. I was gonna do the Liberty Walk, but I just didn't like the way it looked, and the Rocket Bunny, I didn't like the way that chassis mount looked as well, so I just kept it as the Benz Sephora one as well. And then finally, let's get into the wheels. So my tires are Kimho tires, and for my rims, I went ahead with the Cosmos racing wheels, the XT006Rs, and I got those blacked out as well, and I have them. Let's go ahead and edit that the calipers real quick. Probably might go with white or black. Yeah, I like the way the black looks, so we're gonna go ahead and buy those black ones real quick. Just so it can just match the car a little bit better and not look funky and whatnot. But yeah guys, that is pretty much the customization as the bodywork and whatnot. So onto the paint, I went with the community paint wrap, and then definitely looks pretty good in my opinion. I just like the way it looks, has all the displays, and definitely stuck out because I was trying to go with a Liberty Walk build, but like I said, not everything is Liberty Walk, but I definitely like the way it looks for this color. The wrap just looks amazing in my opinion, especially with the blacked out headlights. I didn't put no effects on here besides the air suspension. And for my stance, I have everything as the height is all the way to the ground. Both my front and back cambers are showing as less, and I just kept it as that because I just like the way it looks. And then finally, this is what my engine sounds like for my car. Definitely sounds pretty nutty. I like the way it sounds. And this is a stock engine. I didn't do an engine swap on this car at all. It's the engine that it came with. The what was it again? The 562 horsepower 3.8 liter V6 engine. That's what I got. So yeah guys, that is the customization for my car. So I made you guys with how it performs, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay guys, so this is my live tuning. Steering sensitivity is to the far right, downforce is to the left, traction control is off, and drift style will be gas. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and see how this bad boy performs in a race. Alright guys, so yeah, this is where I usually did my practice at when I was doing drifting during the day, so that I can usually like get the hang of how to drift and whatnot for each of my cars. I definitely had a lot of trial and errors, like exactly as you can see. I'm still not too proficient. I'm still not staying on the roads while I'm drifting or being in a drift, but this was probably my best score that I possibly could have gotten with this R35. Like I said, it was one of the most difficult cars that I've drifted so far. But that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, comment, subscribe. But until next time guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Just a tad bit.